altar with nothing to hide. No polished words, no perfect disguise. I lay down the weight I had carried for years, and the altar smelled like my tears. I poured out the pain I was scared to release. I gave you the pieces that stole my peace. I didn't bring gold, I didn't bring songs. I brought you the ache I had carried so long. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar heard my fear, but mercy called me worth it. I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. I used to think my crying was a weakness, until you received it as praise. I used to think my sorrow was useless, until you covered it with grace. My offering was trembling, my melody was pain, but you breathed on my surrender, and I rose up changed. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar heard my fear, but mercy called me worth it. And I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. Let my tears be incense, let my pain be praise, let my heart be open, let my life be changed, let my scars be witness, let my soul declare, God is in the breaking, God is in the breaking, God is waiting there. Holy fire on the altar, holy mercy in the room, holy healing for the wounded, holy joy is breaking through. Holy fire on the altar, holy mercy in the room. Every tear I gave to Jesus came back singing something new. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar heard my fear, but mercy called me worth it. I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. Grace was in the air. Healing filled the room. Jesus met me there and made all things new. to the altar with nothing to hide. No polished words, no perfect disguise. I laid down the weight I had carried for years, and the altar smelled like my tears. I poured out the pain I was scared to release. I gave you the pieces that stole my peace. I didn't bring gold, I didn't bring songs. I brought you the ache I had carried so long. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar hurt my fear, but mercy called me worth it. I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. I used to think my crime was weakness until you received it as praise. I used to think my sorrow was useless until you covered it with grace. My offering was trembling, my melody was pain, but you breathed on my surrender, and I rose up changed. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar hurt my fear, but mercy called me worth it. I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. Let my tears be incense, let my pain be praise, let my heart be open, let my life be changed, let my scars be witness, let my soul declare God is in the breaking, God is waiting there. Holy fire on the altar, holy mercy in the room, holy healing for the wounded, holy joy is breaking through. Holy fire on the altar, holy mercy in the room. Every tear I gave to Jesus came back singing something new. The altar smelled like my tears, but heaven called it worship. The altar hurt my fear, but mercy called me worth it. I came broken, I came bare, but you were waiting for me there. The altar smelled like my tears, and grace was in the air. Grace was in the air. Healing filled the room. Jesus met me there. and make